It's almost time for the handoff, and she has to go missing now.
Have you run into any difficulties?
Executor, you came just in time. Seems like I have to trouble you with another favor again.
What is it? Tell me.
We commissioned Cobalt B, a mechanic from Banja's Tech, to make a copy of a weapon. It's almost the deadline stated on the contract, and I'd like to confirm the pickup time, but I can't get a hold of her. I'd like to ask you to look into it. Please ask her to hurry if she hasn't completed as much as she should. I'm even worried if she's been so busy that she's forgotten about it. Tell her that it's a commission from Dr. Joaquin. She should remember.
I see. Where can I find her?
She works at Banja's Tech. Because of her personality, Colador has prepared a studio for her alone. You can contact the staff of Banja's Tech to ask what the address is.
Got it. I'll try to get there and back quickly.
Please help me.
Hello. Are you a staff member here? I'd like to ask where the mechanic Cobalt B's studio is.
Huh? Yes. Oh, what a coincidence. Are you looking for her?
What do you mean by coincidence?
I'm reporting to my new job here at Banges Tech. I was assigned to try to be Miss Cobalt B's assistant for a period of time starting from tomorrow. But according to my colleagues, none of her previous assistants were able to hold on. It didn't take long for them to pull in their horns. It sounds scary. Ooh, I'm feeling kind of uneasy, so if you're going to meet her, can you please observe her for me? Check out what kind of person she is so I can ready myself mentally.
No problem.
I'm counting on you then. I'll mark the specific location of the studio for you. Here, there it is.
Thank you. I see. The door is closed, but the light makes it look like someone is inside.
Who is it? I'm working.
I apologize for imposing on you. I'm looking for a Miss Cobalt B.
I remember the missing structure here is...
Miss Cobalt B?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. You're the new assistant, aren't you? I'm too busy to open the door for you now. There's a spare key card under the flower pot outside. Just use it to come in. I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the key card to go in first.
I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the key card to go in first.
I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the keycard to go in first.
I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the keycard to go in first.
I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the keycard to go in first.
I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the keycard to go in first.
I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the keycard to go in first.
I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the keycard to go in first.
When the power of this part is increased, the corresponding pressure of the cooling module also increases, so...
Miss Cobalt B? Well...
Oh, I know. I'll tell you in detail about your arrangement as an assistant after I'm done with this stage of work. Can you give me a hand? I'm in urgent need of some fittings. There should be some over there. Just pass them to me. Barrel, stock, and energy device.
Huh? But I'm not...
Does it look too cumbersome? The sacrifice has to be made in exchange for the power, though.
Looks like it'll be hard to talk to her before she's done with whatever she's doing. Oh well, I'll just help her out first. There you go. The accessories you need.
Thank you. You are of great help. Just a moment more. That should do it. I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Miss Cobalt B. Long time no see. You brought a falcon to Hykros.
I remember now. It's you. It has been a long time. Wait a minute, so you're not the assistant who was scheduled to come. I am sorry. I didn't notice.
It's okay. I was asked by that assistant who said...
I see. Huh. None of the assistants were here for long. Perhaps it's because of our difference in the style of creation. When I draw schematics, I've always been more focused on my sensibility, which results in me being the only one who understands my drawings. I tried teaching them, but it must be hard to accept something that subverts all theories of mechanical design that were embedded in them. Maybe it's just too hard to find someone who's in sync with me. Being my assistant, all they could do are some odd jobs, which is of little benefit to the growth of their career as mechanics.
I think I know what's going on.
So, you came to see me just to find out about this?
Oh, actually, Dr. Joaquin commissioned me to pick up the copy of the weapon he ordered earlier.
I hear you. About that, its production is in full swing and has entered the final stage. It's an amazing opportunity. I'd like to improve the finish a bit more. To get the last component I need, I have to go to a place in Crown. A somewhat troublesome place. But an acquaintance of mine has promised to come along. I'll be leaving soon.
I promised Dr. Joaquin that I would pick up the goods for him as soon as possible. I could accompany you if I could be of help.
Is it too much trouble for you?
Not a problem. I happen to have some free time on my hands. Besides, I am also interested.
Alright, good. Let me set up the studio's alarm system first. I've put in so much work. It'd be such a pain if anyone were to come in and mess around, undermining everything I've done.
Defense system is enabled.
Protect the home.
The priority is to implement the highest principles. Protect this home.
The setup is complete. Let's go.
Speaking of Miss Cobalt B, what is the last component needed? Is it really heavy or very delicate? Should I get the transport and storage arranged in advance?
The final component I need is inspiration.
Huh?
I think I can find this component from that thing that inspired me to the machines when I was a child.
You lost me.
The deadlines for my work must have been too tight lately. I've been so busy, I don't think I've ever been driven to such a state before. Take artists, as an example. They'd go to certain places and look at some things to organize their thoughts occasionally in order to adjust or stock up on ideas. Getting that thing back is something of that nature. Let's meet at the entrance to Crown Mines when you're ready.
You're late.
I don't like to be boxed in at work. I start and end my day whenever I like.
But I'm still charging you for the time you hang me out to dry. As usual, you'll pay me for my overtime.
I counted.
You brought a helper with you? And I seem to have met this person somewhere.
Hello.
They're from Hykros. I shouldn't have to introduce you if you already know each other.
Fine. This guy's got some moves that I can trust. And I can't believe this is where you want me to go this time. I thought you were planning to seal it up permanently.
After all, I'll have to face that name if I go back. I was rather averse to that, but we all need to grow. What angers you in the past shouldn't be bugging you now.
May I ask what this place is?
This is an abandoned lab I found when I was a child. In those early years, I repaired and rebuilt all the machines inside once. kind of became my personal secret base.
This is your childhood secret base? But Miss Cobalt B, you said this place is trouble.
Yes. There are many defensive traps that are kind of dangerous inside. Although they were placed there many years ago, I'm afraid most of them are still functioning.
I remember it was such a big project that took a long time to complete. And now you end up blocking yourself out.
If the authentication system is still workable, there won't be any trouble. But I think there's an 80 or 90% chance that it's not gonna happen.
What is it that you have to go back and get? Is it worth a fortune?
It's kind of my treasure.
Okay, stop wasting time then. Let's go inside.
Retrieving the database. Unable to locate valid data for the lab. Need to
Now I'm feeling nostalgic. But the dust. Look how much it's accumulated.
Miss Cobalt B, is the authentication system working?
Just as I predicted. It's completely disabled. The only way to go deeper is to break through the defenses head-on and then turn off the corresponding terminals. There are multiple terminals controlling various traps. According to the rules I set, this room, which is used to store things, won't be accessible before it's confirmed that everything has stopped operating.
So the opponents this time are those things you created, aren't they?
If you must have a definite opponent for yourself. You can think of them that way as well, I suppose. What we're facing is a former me. Or rather, lost time.
Don't tell me the machines didn't do anything wrong, so we shouldn't destroy them. That would be such a pain.
Don't worry. If that were the case, I wouldn't have asked you to come in the first place.
I don't pull my punches, so don't get mad at me when it's over.
I understand that's how you do things without you stressing it. When you come across a guard droid, there's no need to be concerned about anything. Just knock it flat.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go. Let's split up so that each of us can deactivate one terminal.
Let's split up now. The target has been set to be the terminal on the first floor. Short circuit discovered. Circuit repair work is required in the generator room. The circuit is cut halfway and needs to be repaired before power can be supplied. Check nearby regions and look for the generator room. Laser. Orbit calculation ongoing. Higher density, more powerful. Protective barriers can block laser damage. The risk level is classified as high. Please be careful. Miss Cobalt B, the laser trap here has a higher risk level. Mia has issued a warning.
The trap was turned on to prevent people from stealing and forbid the aberrants from entering. We're having some troubles over here. I'll let you handle things over there.
You are using the terminal device at the base. Please select the option you want to operate. The terminal is shutting down.
It's been shut off here!
Thank you. Please wait for a moment. There are some things that take some time to deal with.
You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option Error. Module not found. Abnormal operation detected. Warning. Emergency. Prioritize the highest principles. Protect. Home. Protect. The. Home. Well.
Thank you for spending so much time on this. Don't worry, I'll fix everyone. I'm used to it already. Breaking through. What? As expected. Testing output. Let's remodel.
The desired module. You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option you want to operate. Overseer R. Privilege authentication complete. Welcome back, Lunas.
Yes, I'm back.
There weren't too many on your side, were there? I've taken care of the rest. At least no core was harmed. Given your ability, you'll be able to repair them if you want.
Thanks. It's not easy for you.
Looks like we're safe now.
The door on this side is also open. I remember the thing I want was placed inside.
Why are the boxes arranged like this in here?
Give me a sec. I'll look for it.
I'll help too.
Hey, that looks like a design for a weapon. It should fetch good money.
Finally. I found it.
This is what you're looking for? How much could this old junk possibly be worth?
It's actually very rare and practically priceless to me. Machines nowadays strive for sophistication, lightweight, efficiency. But this intricate, inspiring piece of art is exactly what I'm after. I figured out what my new creation was missing. Let's go.
Okay.
All in all, it didn't take us too long. I should still be able to meet the deadline. Thanks to you guys.
Huh? Could it be that you came here on a whim to get this because you owe someone an urgent delivery?
Right.
I see you really don't take people who paid you a lot of money to do the job seriously.
Isn't it good enough that I'll make it in time? Also, I'm doing this to prepare the child I am sending out, so that it would have some more personality.
Never mind. Since what I came here to do is done, I'm leaving. You should go give your employer an answer.
Bye. I'll wire you the money later.
Hey, Lunas.
What?
Well, it's nothing. It's just that I suddenly remembered how those things came about. Which made me feel rather astonished. So be it.
Miss Cobalt B?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll send the new work to Hykros directly after I get back to my studio and install the final plugin. I totally appreciate what you've done this time. go over all the tracks it comes with.
Wait, you can stop introducing already. I got it. I didn't ask for any of these additional things. I just need to make sure that the basic functions are stable. The commission was completed. Oh, you are here, Executor. Thank you very much. I'll go run a check first. It's great that it was done in time.
I knew this combination with artistry was way too inorganic. Even if I add it, people are just not going to accept it happily.
I think everyone's views and requirements for mechanical products are different.
If it's only a tool, then yes. But art is supposed to be something more reaching. Looks like I still have a long way to go.
Hello, Executor. Do you have a moment?
Is it something urgent, Miss Lin?
I have a favor to ask. It's difficult to explain. I'll tell you more if you come to the Asset Management Center.
Miss Lin, you were looking for me? Is something wrong?
Not exactly, but I will need your help for a while. Take a look at this.
Good morning, Spark. Did you sleep well? So, I had that same dream again. The one where I went to see a live show with Lynn? A girl on stage waved at me, and suddenly I'm on stage! I almost got to play guitar with her. Just a little longer and I would have. But I woke up. What? Whatever, Spark. I'm not out of my mind. What do you mean I already told you about this? I did say it was the same dream. But it would be nice to actually go see a show. Lynn's busy, and I don't want to be with too many strangers. I'm just happy about the dream.
That was...
Yes, Spark sent me this today. Maybe it thinks Ruby's dreams should be looked into.
Does that mean Ruby wants to go see a concert?
I heard from Saki Fua that a show about the lives of the members of a rock band is really popular lately. They documented how the members got to know one another, all the band practices and their sold-out concert, and edited the footage into a highly acclaimed show. She's really into the band too. But I digress. Anyway, my guess is that Ruby watched the show, and now she wants to go see a concert. Her dreams reflected her thoughts, and she shared the joy with Spark after she woke up. Spark probably sent me this to see if I can help Ruby with her wish. It's just an ordinary wish, but it'll take a lot of work to make it come true. First, the band is not holding a concert anytime soon. And I'm not very comfortable with the idea of taking Ruby to a place full of strangers.
I see.
So, I want to start a band.
Start a band, huh? Wait, you mean us? We're starting a band?
That's right. I want to start a band with people I know, and put on a show for Ruby. This might seem a little hasty, but I want to make her wish come true, and give her a birthday that she will never forget.
Right, her birthday is coming up.
Nothing is better than having a wish come true on a birthday. Will you ask your friends to see if they're interested?
For Ruby's birthday? No problem.
Thank you so much. By the way, you can practice in this room. I will contact others to arrange the venue and the necessary equipment. Let's get this started.
Guess I'll check out the practice room first. Meryl? What is she doing here? look like you're good at jazz drumming.
No, I was just trying it out. I've never played an instrument like this, and it's a lot of fun.
Was that your first time?
Yes, but you looked very surprised.
That's because you were so good.
Thank you for the compliment.
Say, Meryl, are you also part of the band that Lynn is forming?
Yes, she contacted me. I think it's important to make Ruby's wish come true, so here I am. We haven't decided on who will be playing what, but I'd like to give this a go.
I think you'd make a great drummer.
If you think I'll be fine, then I'll do it.
You're here too! I really think we'll put on a perfect show. The ultimate challenge? Put on a great show for Ruby's birthday. No problem.
Are you sure? That didn't sound very good.
I'm fine. I haven't played in a while, but I'm getting my groove back. Just give me some time, alright? But just how much time do we have?
There isn't a lot of time left until her birthday. We do have to take that into account.
And I don't think I can make it to all the practice sessions. I'm really used to dropping everything I'm doing to deal with emergencies. Anyway, that just means I have to practice harder in what little time I can.
In that case, I will leave you to it.
Go find more members!
Guess I'll talk to Shirley about forming the band. This might seem a bit odd, but are you interested in joining a band?
A band?
Yes. Lynn wants to start a band and put on a great show for Ruby's birthday. It'll be a great present for her. Lynn asked me to find suitable members, so I've come to you.
I would love to, but I don't know if I'm good enough. It's been a long time since I last sat in front of my keyboard.
Retrieving memory data. Records show that it has been 3 years and 4 months.
Mia?
My record shows that Shirley's keyboard was damaged when the Ravagers invaded the shelter 3 years and 4 months ago. keyboard to the shelter a long time ago. He rescued an old merchant being harassed by the hyenas, and the man insisted that he take the keyboard as a gift. He was unsure about it for quite a while, but accepted it in the end. Everyone at the shelter was busy. I was just a kid at the time, so I was the only one that played the keyboard from time to time. I think Mia might have taught me how. She found some lessons for beginners, and used those materials to teach me. After a hard day's work, everyone used to sit down and chat while music played in the background. We really cherished those times. Now, they're just memories.
Shirley.
I'm sorry. I can't help myself when I think about the past.
It's alright. The fact that you're bringing these things up with me...
I know what you mean. I also know that nothing will change if I keep wallowing in blissful nostalgia. I need to keep going forward, and I believe I can do it if you're with me. So if I can help Lynn with putting on a great show for Ruby, then I'd like to do my best to see her smile. I'm just worried that I might be a little rusty after years of not playing.
Lynn has a practice room ready. We should go in a bit. It's Meryl's first time too, but she sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm sure you'll be just fine after some practice.
Let's go.
Okay, just a moment.
Lynn, I'd like to join the band.
Thank you, Shirley.
Mia wants to join the band too.
I wonder what instrument Mia can play.
Let's find out.
Mia cannot reach the pedal. Mia is not good at the guitar. Mia cannot play the keyboard either. There are no instruments that Mia can play.
Did Mia find anything she's interested in?
Well, she found...
This!
Then we'll be counting on you to cheer us on, Mia.
You can do it.
Time to go see Samir and Huma.
Executor, you're finally here.
You sound like you were expecting me.
I know what everyone is up to. Did you not realize that everyone is connected to one another by invisible threads? And I'm at the center of this web everyone weaves. I see everything. I felt that the thread that belongs to you is busy trying to start a band. So I thought to myself, the Executor should be coming to ask Huma and me very soon. And here you are.
How did you know?
You're getting really good at spewing nonsense. Where did this come from? Do I need to expose you?
Hey, don't you think it's more dramatic this way?
You see, Executor, Samir heard about Lynn's band while messing with Meryl this morning.
What do you mean, messing with? I haven't even done anything.
How about heard about Lynn's band while trying to get Meryl's attention? Then she changed her plans and took me out to look at instruments.
It's more interesting when you tell it my way.
Well, I was actually kind of hoping your way would work. I told Meryl to keep an eye on you. I also told her to teach you a lesson if you tried to do anything funny.
You teamed up against me? Good thing I didn't fall for it. But did it ever occur to you that maybe I knew about it?
Bluffing or not, I don't want to dig deeper. Let's return to the matter at hand. So we picked our instruments, only to realize that we didn't know where rehearsals were held. So we decided to practice here for a bit. I'm a beginner after all. So we practiced while we were waiting for you, Executor. Samir was right, and you did show up.
That's very nice of you. Do you have any other nice things to say about me?
Makes sense. But why did you think it would be me?
If we tell you everything, then it wouldn't be interesting, would it? Let's meet up with Meryl.
They should be practicing already. I should go check them out.
I think that's I don't think Before we start, I'd like to thank you again, Executor. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for your excellent organizational skills. So, I'd like to ask you to be the band's manager. You're the most important member of the band, and you'll be in charge of its planning and growth. I believe you're the right person for the job.
I think it's only fitting for you to lead all of us.
I shall accept your offer.
Please let us know what each of us will be doing.
Shirley is good with the keyboard, so she'll be our keyboardist.
No problem.
Meryl seems to be interested in drums, so she's our drummer.
Yeah.
Huma was playing a bass when I went to see her. Would you like to be the bassist?
Okay. I'm new, but I'll do my best.
She'll be just fine.
Saki Fua was practicing the synthesizer, so she'll keep doing that for the band.
Sure.
Lynn, Samir, what instruments are you good at?
The guitar.
Then the two of you will be our guitarists. And it looks like everyone is happy with this arrangement. So, we'll roll with it? All right, thank you for the effort. We'll come back here tomorrow for band practice. That doesn't sound like it's going very well.
Morning. Are you ready to start the day?
Yes, I'd like to have a rehearsal before we start practice today. Because while individual skills are critical, teamwork is equally important. Don't be too nervous. Just do what you always do during practice.
Let's pretend it's the real show and give it a go. That didn't go very well. What do you think?
Looks like our efforts are not enough.
That's very kind of you to say.
I don't think we're at our best. Why don't we take a break? After all, we put this together on such short notice, so the lack of teamwork is somewhat expected. Cooperation can be improved through practice, but individual skills? You'll have to teach us how to get better.
Leave it to me. Samir must have been joking. Let's have her as the last one. Meryl.
Yes, I'm listening.
You were actually really good, and it's hard to believe that you only recently started drumming. I can feel your focus and your love for music. But you're too into it, and your improvised rhythm is difficult for others to follow. Others are having a hard time keeping up.
I see. I'm sorry about not paying attention to others while playing. I'll make sure to keep an eye on them. I really messed it up. Please, just tell me what I need to do to get better.
You need to get better at following the rhythm and staying in tune.
I was hoping to be perfect each time.
You looked a little impatient. Too much stress? I can understand your quest for perfection, but trying too hard will also stress you out and affect your performance.
I mean, I only have so much time to practice. So I need to be at my best during each practice. But you're right. I'll try to change my approach. I will think this through and start anew!
Sorry. I don't think I did very well just now. More precisely, my mind went blank when I heard the music. My fingers were not fast enough, and my whole body was stiff.
You're a beginner, so it's only normal to be nervous. If you can't keep up, maybe try using a metronome.
Well,
Don't worry, you'll get better.
Thank you. And I noticed something. Do you think Samir was messing around just now? I mean, she's not a very serious person, and it's entirely possible that she was just meddling. But I'm thinking maybe she did it for me. Maybe she saw how bad I was and decided to mess up to look worse than me. Maybe she wanted me to feel better about myself.
So that's what she was thinking.
It's just my speculation, and she will never admit it. Please just tell her something for me. You will never beat me. That should do.
No problem.
Thank you for the pointers. I'll go back to practicing.
Shirley, how are you doing?
Huh? Sorry. I was kind of out of it.
You don't look very well. Do you want to talk about it?
I was thinking about something else while playing. My fingers. Well, the fingers of an angel of clemency. When I'm playing the keyboard, my fingertips scan the material and send a signal that stimulates touching to my brain. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a very different feeling from what I remember. It's almost too delicate or sharp. Maybe it's because angels of clemency are designed this way. Everything must be precise, you know? And because the feeling is so detailed and clear, it feels unreal. Before, it was like my fingers were dancing over the keys. But now, I'm commanding my fingers to hit the keys, to feel, to...
Surely.
Phew. Now that I've told you about these confusing feelings, I think my mind is clearer. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me.
I'm glad I was able to help.
I'm lucky to have you. Now I feel a lot better. Now I can focus on the music when I practice.
Well, what is it?
You will never beat me. Huma wanted me to tell you this.
Is that so? She threw down the gauntlet, and I shall rise to the challenge.
They seem to know what to do now. They look so motivated. Looking at their progress, we'll need more guidance when we go ahead.
Of course, Lynn. One day closer to Ruby's birthday.
Good morning. We have a small issue that we hope... We booked the venue, but something is not right with the equipment. I don't think they'll arrive before the show, so we need to get our equipment elsewhere. Shelly's been swamped with research and probably won't be able to help. Maybe you can ask the mechanic from Asperia?
Cobalt B might have a better idea. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
I was just wondering if I'd get any work. And you showed up.
Sharp as usual. I would like to ask you to make some stage equipment and props for the concert.
Should not be a problem. When do you need them?
The day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow. Taking the time we need for installation and adjustments as well as rehearsal, they'll need to be done by tonight. I'll see what I can do. I don't have anything lined up, so I can probably do it if I go all in. Any other requests? Do note that special requests might affect the style.
It's for a kid's birthday. Will that help?
A child's birthday, huh? I guess we could start with adding a bubble machine to the lights and go from there. Maybe even a remote interaction module, but I'm not sure if the technical issues have been resolved. If you know any experts in this area, that would be great.
I might know someone. Should I ask them to contact you?
That would be great. I'll get started if there's nothing else to confirm.
As for technical support, there's really only one candidate, right?
I don't know why, but whenever I see you, I can tell it's going to be trouble. I don't have the time.
I haven't even said anything.
It's written all over your face. Anyway, what is it?
Cobalt B is creating equipment for the concert and she wants technical support.
Ice cream.
Hmm?
Isn't it basic etiquette to bring something for the person you're asking a favor from? So ice cream. I want the best and most special flavors from Meroria.
Special flavored ice cream? I didn't know they existed.
I have my sources for such information. I sent you the address. Come back with ice cream and we can talk. The more the merrier.
Everyone's been practicing so hard. I should bring them some snacks.
what would you like today?
All the special flavored ice cream in the freezer, and all the snacks. One of everything.
Coming right up.